Yeah, I think, and y'all's robberies all have clues and stuff. That's what I like about London.
Clues.
Or like if there's something that happens, it's like, oh, here's a clue, and the detectives or whatever, then they're hot on your trail. That's what that's one of I think the things that like you guys.
I love that everything that you think about England is based on movies and like, because it's the way that I used to view America as well. I remember going. My wife went to Duke, and we went back.
My mother went to Duke.
Oh, good university.
Yeah.
But I remember we were in town for something, and we were driving past the frat houses, and I was like, I've never been to a frat party. Should we just knock on the door of one of them and they'll be having a frat party like the movies? And like Cherry was like, yeah, I guess so. They're it's not like that vibe. And we went up, I knocked on the door, one of them opened the door and was like, why are you knocking on our door? And then we went in and it was just like 3 dudes and one guy who had his face super glued to the floor. Oh, yeah. And it was like not the vibe. And I was like, this isn't like the movies at all.
You're like,
he was just literally like this, face super glued down, and they were just like, yeah, we don't really know.
Yeah, I think, it's hard to get that guy up, I bet. And then, yeah, they're just in there manufacturing Rohypnols or something like that at GHB or whatever. Hey. A lot of homemade GHB in those areas. But
yeah, it's not like the movies.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, nothing's kind of ever like, I don't know. Like even today we pulled up in a Notting Hill and I was like, we're gonna be in love or whatever.
Yeah.
Because
Notting Hill is quite, this is quite like, if you're talking about like nice areas.
Yeah, it just seemed romantic, like you'd meet like, Paddington Bear is having a coffee with a woman or something over there, like
bestiality.
Yeah. Yeah. Caffeine fueled bestiality, dude. That's our new. Yeah. Have you ever done? Yeah.
Have I ever?
No. Have you ever considered a collab with Paddington Bear?
Do you know what? I would love to do a kids movie. Now that I have children, I'd love to do some form of animated something with music. I don't know if it's Paddington Bear or, something.
Because he's a famous British bear, isn't he?
Very well. He's actually from. Where's Paddington Bear from? Peru. Yeah, he's from. Well, but in the book, he's from Peru. He travels over to England. He's obsessed with jam. Is it jam sandwiches or peanut butter sandwich? Jam.
And was he allowed to stay after Brexit, or was he?
Well, so I have an Irish passport, and you can only spend 90 days in Europe if you're English. So I was like, I have the Irish passport. I can tour more in Europe, but like none of my crew can spend more than 90 days there. And it used to be Brexit. I think everyone has agreed that Brexit didn't work. And I think there will be a time where we will try and backtrack it a little bit and get back into Europe. But yeah, it was such a divisive thing at the time.
It was?
It was like 50% of the country thought we should leave, 50% of the country thought we should stay. There's a very, very, very small margin that we left. And I feel like the people that voted leave now are like, actually, wasn't the best idea.
Maybe we should have stayed.
Yeah.